Dear students, how are you? Are you fine? I hope you are doing well and staying safe at home, and listen to your parents as well, study in your lessons, do your homeworks. Also, you must wash your hands every time, don't forget that, okay? So today we are going to complete our previous lesson. Open your books, dear students, and move to page 54. Previously, we learned about there was and there were. We talked about affirmative form, okay? Let me remind you with an example. And we learned about, for example, we said there was a big park near here. There were some old cars in the museum. These two examples, they're about affirmative, and we talked about that. Then we moved to negative form, and also I explained this for you too. Okay, and we did some exercise about negative form as well. Here we have two examples about negative. There wasn't a bus stop outside, and there weren't any computers. We talked about that, okay? And these are the short forms about there was not and there were not. Then we have another form, okay, which is question form. How can you make a question? How can you ask a question by using was there and were there, okay? Was there and were there. Actually, it is very easy. Why? Maybe you are going to ask me why. How? Teacher Ashna, how is it easy? I'm going to answer you. It's easy because you can play with the position of was and there. You see, in the affirmative form, we said there was, okay? There was. But now, in the question form, you can change the position for was and there. You have to say was there and were there. That's why I'm going to say it's very easy. And don't forget to put a question mark at the end of your sentence, because you ask a question. So let me read this for you. After was there, okay? We use a or an before countable nouns. We talked about that. Countable nouns like a pen, a car, for example, a door, a man, a teacher, a doctor. Those nouns which they start with consonant sounds, you have to use a consonant sound, and they should be countable, okay? But those nouns which they are countable, but they start with vowel sounds. Do you remember vowel sounds? We have 5 vowel sounds. For example, you should say an orange, okay? An owl, an octopus, okay, an eye, something like that. So, and any before uncountable nouns, uncountable nouns like liquid things like tea, water, milk, coffee, or like sugar, okay? So we can't say a sugar. You have to say any sugar, okay? So at this time, you must use any. So where there, we use any or a number. For example, look at this sentence. Were there any trams? Okay, were there any trams? So because we have were there, I can't say were there a trams. Because this noun, trams, it's plural. So you can use it only with singular nouns. With singular nouns, and they should be countable. It's right, tram is countable noun, I agree with that. But it's plural. So with the plural nouns, and if we have were there, if you asked by were there, you should use any or the number. And the number should be more than 2, okay? More than 1 or more than 2. For example, you can say, were there 3 trams? Were there 5 trams? Were there 20 trams? Something like that, okay? Now, dear students, you learned about how can you make a question, but you have to answer the questions, right? So in this way, we have short answers. In this way, you can answer the question, sorry. So, if you ask by was there, you can answer in this way. We have 2 options. We have positive answer, we have negative answer. If you ask by was there, like this, okay, was there, you can say yes, there was, or no, there wasn't. You have 2 options, negative and positive and negative. So you will say yes, there was, no, there wasn't. Let me explain with an example. Was there a marker on the table? Was there a marker on the table? You have 2 options. You can say yes, there was. You can say yes, there was. Or no, there wasn't. No, teacher Ashna, no, there wasn't. Okay? No, there wasn't. And if you ask by were there, also you have 2 options when you answer that question. Okay? Also you have positive and negative answer. You can say yes, there were no, there weren't. Okay? For example, for this question, were there any tramps? Okay, were there any tramps? You have two options. You can say yes, there were. No, there weren't. Okay? And this not, it's like a not, it's really very important. Please listen to me very well. Was there a train station near here? Yes, there was. No, there wasn't. It's another example. We don't repeat the noun in short answers. What does it mean that? Let me read it again. We don't repeat the noun in short answers. It means that here we have this example. Was there a train station near here? When you answer the question, you can say yes, there was, no, there wasn't. It doesn't need to say yes, there was a train station, or no, there wasn't a train station. You see, watan nawi train station kaman lera dubara nakrudoto. Wala makaba kurti eno. That's why we said short answers. Okay? We didn't say long answer. We said short answer. So it should be short. Your answer should be short. It doesn't need to repeat the noun. Okay? So, yes, there was. It will be false if you say yes, there was a train station. Dear students, so now pay attention very well. We have two pictures and I want to explain more about our subject, which is how can you ask a question by using was there and were there. Okay, we have two pictures. Let me explain each one. In the first picture we have a branch and there's a bird on that branch, and if you look, the bird is singing and it's a colorful bird as well. So I asked a question, okay, in this way. I said, was there a bird on the branch? Was there a bird on the branch? I explained for you, okay, you have to play with the position of was and there, okay, it will be was there. Because it's a singular now, we have a singular now, we have only a bird, so that's why I said was there. I didn't say were there. We have only a bird and I asked about I asked about that bird, okay? So, if I ask you, return this sentence to affirmative form or to positive form at this time, what should you do? Who knows? Of course, you have to play with the position, okay? You have to change the position of was and there. It will be, there was a bird on the branch. So, it's affirmative, okay? There was a bird on the branch. If I ask you, change this affirmative sentence to question. So you have to do it in this way. It will be, was there a bird on the branch? And also don't forget to put a question mark at the end because it's a question sentence. And let me explain something else for you. I said a bird. Why I didn't say an bird? Pay attention. Why? Who knows? Of course, because bird, it's a noun which is start with consonant sounds. It is start with b or B, and B is one of the consonant sounds. And also bird is a countable noun. So do you remember that on the book I mentioned we can ask a question by was there with a countable nouns, right? With the singular countable noun. So we have a bird, that's why it's a singular. So that's why I used article a. I didn't say an bird. If we had owl, at this time, we should say an owl, okay? At this time, you must say an owl because owl, it starts with O, O-W-L. So O, it's one of the vowel sound. But here we have bird, so that's why we use this article a. Okay, Guliman? So now, was there a bird on the branch? Here there's a question, and we should answer that question. Look at the picture. Was there a bird on the branch? And actually, let me tell you something else, okay? It's about past time. I asked about past time because I used was there. So my question, it's about past time. Maybe last week, last month, last Sunday, maybe yesterday, maybe last night, something like that. So you can use time expression. You can say, was there a bird on the branch last day, last night, last month, last year? And later, we are going to study about time expression in the next lesson. Because you asked a question, of course you have to answer the question. Right? Am I right? Are you agree with me? Of course. Here, there's a question, so we should answer that question. So, do you remember I told you we have two options? We have positive answer and we have negative answer. Here, I answer in a positive way. Why? Because if you look at the picture, of course, there was a bird on the branch. So I said, yes, there was. And if you remember, I told you it doesn't need to use the same noun. Okay, when you answer the question, it doesn't need to repeat the noun. So it doesn't need, if I want to say, yes, there was a bird on the branch, okay, it's not necessary to do that. So we have short answer. So you have answer shortly, briefly. Yes, there was, because if you look at the picture, yeah, there was a bird on the branch. So that's why. Now move to the other picture. Here we have a class, and behind these three pupils, there's a whiteboard, or there's a board, and it's written school. It's not right, it's a school, but it's a class in a school. So, and in this class, okay, you can see three students like you, and they are very cute like you. Look, and they are laughing, they are happy, and they are jumping, they are playing in the class like you. So I asked a question, but at this time, when the students, they are jumping, okay, there weren't any teachers. So I asked the question, were there any teachers in the class? Were there any teachers? Can you see any teachers in the class? Of course no. So were there any teachers in the class? So I used the were there. I didn't ask by was there. Why? Because I have plural noun, teachers. You see, I put this is S. The singular noun is teacher. If you remove S, it will be teacher. So at this time, it will be singular noun. But when you put S, it will be plural. So with the plural nouns, you have to ask by where, there. If I ask you again, if I ask you a question, and if I want you to return in this sentence to affirmative form, you have to say, there were some teachers in the class. Don't forget, you have to change any to some, because any, only you can use it with negative and question. Okay, you can't use it with affirmative form. I can't say there were any teachers in the class. That doesn't make a sense, right? So with the question and negative form only you can use any, and actually with the plurals. So I said, were there any teachers in the class? Were there any teachers in the class? Because I have a pronoun, so that's why I asked by were there. So if you look at the picture, I would like to ask you a question, this question to you right now. So were there any teachers in the class? No. So no, there weren't. No, there weren't. Why I answered by weren't? Okay, because I used were when I asked the question. And why I said weren't? Because there weren't any teachers in the class. That's why I said no, there weren't. So I have negative answer. Okay, and that's all about were there and was there. I hope you to get it. So now you can bring a paper, okay? You can add more examples by yourself. You can write down some examples. You can ask some questions and answer that questions, okay? And as I told you, the answer is optional. You can answer by yes, positively, or you can answer by no, negatively, okay? So at this time, so now let's move to the book again, because I would like to give you some homework to do it for me and for yourself. But as I told you, you have two homeworks. One of the homework is on the grammar book, which is I'm going to give you, okay? And then bring a paper and add some examples like me, okay? Add some example and write down some question. Use what there and where there. So now let's move to the grammar book. So now class 3, please pay attention. It is time to give your homework. So your homework will be on page 56 on the grammar book. We have this exercise and it asks write questions and short answers using the table on page 55. Here we have this exercise. You have to make a question. You have to ask a question, then you should answer the question. Okay, I explained for you how can you make a question by using was there and were there. What does mean that using the table on page 55, if you go back to page 55, look, it's page 55, we had these two tables. You can use these two tables to do this exercise on page 56. Okay, Guliman. And here we have two examples. We have number 1 and number 2. You can pay attention and you can look at them and do the rest of the exercise, please. And that's all for today.